Baby, I need to talk to you about that car. So, I'm gonna drop the motor off. Probably sometime, probably Saturday. I'm looking for a new body, just in case. Because no, everybody's saying they're too busy to come do it, and it's pissing me off. Because I'm running out of space, I need to start putting shit back on the car. Unless you, well, we'll see how much space I got once me and what's name clean up. Because the safe's gonna come out of there too. But we need to get the garage in order so I can really work on the car the way I want to. So I need your help. I'm gonna need your help. Not actually doing lifting, but you know, keep organization skills. You know, I suck at them. I just. Huh? I didn't roll my eyes. I looked back at the screen. What are you talking about? Are you gonna help me?
The NFL on EA Sports brings us to North Carolina
Right,
Bank of America Stadium here in Charlotte. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Philadelphia Eagles and the
What do you mean? What you not gonna argue? What that? Okay, then that's fine. Just say no. Then
ready to get this one started, and off we go from uptown Charlotte. On the return, Andre Roberts from his end zone.
okay.
And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
All right, baby. All right, then.
They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And he goes across the 20 to the 22. 5 yards on the game's first play. Second down.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 22. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
On 3rd and 1, here's Mayfield. This is
come on, bro.
Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick.
I gave you that trash. There ain't no way he can talk about that.
And the Eagles defense gets a pick 6 TD. So a big defensive play there on the opening drive, no less, as they make the interception and bring it back for the score.
And I think that's a signal for how this defense wants to play. They want to be disruptive, and you know they're going to take some chances.
Well, sometimes it can burn you, but right there, it paid off. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Here's Roberts to bring it out of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Now on 2nd and 13. Mayfield. He's going to air one out for Anderson. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown, Carolina. I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving.
Well, in this league where coordinators worry so much about drawing up the right routes, blocking assignments, misdirections and stuff, they have these precise arrows and movements. Sometimes the best plays just come from the schoolyard where you look at your fastest guy and say, go long, go get it, big man.
And if you're wondering just how fast he was going, Next Gen Stats says 21.8 miles per hour. Take it in at the 3. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive.
You're going to have to figure out which one you're going to want to stop. You want to stop the run or you want to stop the pass?
And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
He kept focusing on the run. That's why I knew to go for the pass.
Nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they
got him.
Looking for Sanders, and it's intercepted. Picked off by J.C. Horn. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. When he went on the move there and started rolling out, I thought there was a window, but that window closed quickly, intercepted.
And sometimes, despite how big your arm talent is, you don't get enough on a throw when you're on the move as opposed to setting your feet and stepping into one. That may have been the case there, and the defense certainly benefited.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. On 2nd and 11 now. Mayfield.
That was my fault.
For Thomas, but that's intercepted.
Push the wrong damn button.
And the Eagles are going to get it back here just shy of the 20.
But to me, it's pretty simple.
That was on me.
Isn't it? He's got to start making better decisions with the ball.
That's now 2 interceptions in the first quarter. After interception number 1, there was a long talk on the sideline.
I don't know why I did that.
And now he's made another mistake.
Yeah, he's just been kind of laying these passes out there. He's kind of been floating them a little bit. He's got to be more decisive in his reads and definitely more decisive in throwing the ball. Rifle it in there every now and then.
It'll be Sanders to begin the drive. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Hurts sets up to throw it. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their
He
jobs
tried,
in tandem.
I
The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
It's a 2nd down run with Sanders. He takes this one across the 35 to the 36, a gain of about 4. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Hurts. He'll hit Watkins on the crossing route. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 41-yard line. On the counter now, it's Sanders. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Now on 2nd and 13. Hurts. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Here's Hurts to throw. And he passes away, and it falls down incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
The kick by Elliott is good. Well, Charles, the
I had to
NFL
go for
record
that
is
field goal,
66
baby.
yards. That was 5
That's what
shy
I'm
of that,
talking
but only a handful of guys have ever connected from 61 or deeper, and he can add his name to the list.
Yeah, more and more guys are trying it. That doesn't mean the success rate has gone up. That is a long kick. Guaranteed, when he turns on his phone after the game, a ton of congratulatory texts will be awaiting him.
I know. You know, I sometimes just try to see what's going to happen.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And 2 interceptions thrown here in this first half. You hear it, no matter the sport, they say that great athletes, they can kind of have a short-term memory, but that's easier said than done.
It is easier said than done, but I played with a guy who threw 2 interceptions in the first quarter of a really big game we were playing.
Johnny Unitas?
And no, not quite of that level and not of that age. But I remember
I was going for the age.
I remember looking over at him, and he was smiling. And I thought, what is he smiling about? It's because he had enough confidence in himself that that was a fluke. And he went out and played pretty well the rest of the day.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
He's got 1 touchdown pass already in this quarter. Obviously looking for number 2, and definitely not playing the check down game.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. There's Trimble, the tight end.
Got it.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. The drive stays alive, a 3rd down gain of 8. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. McCaffrey running up the middle. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. Under a minute to go, clock running, and a back-and-forth first quarter of play. Second down and right back to McCaffrey. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 31. Mayfield on 3rd and 2. Coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on
What?
3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defense.
Hey, I was on the 32.
Unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
Oh, he takes it in, doesn't let it bounce. He takes it at the 2. So a solid punt, but also a nice return there of 14 yards. And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it. And he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Throwing is Hurts.
I'm talking about.
As he throws there,
Bring that punt out, baby.
Well, they came up with points in their first 2 possessions, but it looks like they'll come up empty here on their 3rd drive. The defense finally starting to get locked into them a little bit. Might have to go a little bit deeper into their playbook on their next possession.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away.
What? I'm supposed to sit there and let you hit me?
We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And it will be the Panthers' ball, 1st and 10. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. To throw, Mayfield. And he'll air this one deep for Anderson. knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Thus far, they have been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said in the huddle, can you guys pass protect? Let's take a big shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one, but they may come back to it again.
On third down, Mayfield.
Oh, come on, nigga.
The contact well timed there, and now fourth down. So on fourth down, here's Johnny Hecker to punt it away. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. This is fielded inside the 5. They'll call that a 61-yard punt. He got all of that one. And the Eagles will be backed up deep to get the
beautiful punt, baby. Beautiful.
First and 10. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
Throwing on second down. Hurts.
I'm coming off that corner, boy. You ain't got time like you think.
Take a shot, but it's third down.
Well, when you've got a tight end who can run, you've got to give him a shot to unlock the defense. Want to see what they can get. Taking the big shot downfield. That one winds up incomplete.
The Eagles on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Looking to throw. Forced out to his left.
Good pass.
Tight end Dallas Goedert. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now back to throw. Going deep here for Watkins. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked off by J.C.
I jumped out, though. It said perfect timing user pick. You saw that. User pick, baby. That was me.
It's one thing if you're throwing a ball like that, trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area. But that ball needed to be.
You caught me mid-air, boy. Look at that. Slam me down.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They take over here following the interception. That's the good news.
Get off
the
me.
tough spot is the spot that they're in. That's inside the 5 in the shadow of their own goalpost here. 1st and 10. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts.
You ain't about to hit me?
They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in the second quarter.
It's fine, Buffy! I was gonna hurry up, but then it was like, nah, don't hurry up, bro. You don't need to hurry up, because we want you to hurry up. Ah, come on, bro. How'd you... Bruh, he's too slow off that come off, bro. The inside swing, he should have had you beat. Nigga, look at I see what happened. He took his time to try to run.
Hindsight as 2020 comes into play, right? Seems like a good idea to throw the ball there. Maybe you'll surprise him and catch him off guard. Instead, you've created a turnover and put your defense in a bad spot.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Once again with Sanders.
I'm on that.
This one back to the 5-yard line, but no
I'm on that stuff.
They'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal.
Come on, baby. Let's come off that edge, baby. Let's get him. Get him off that edge, baby.
Back to throw.
Oh, I couldn't get off.
That's going to be caught front. Eagles touchdown. Jalen Hurts finding A.J. Brown. And they're able to add on to their advantage.
It's all right.
And oh, it's no good. For the second time now in this first half, he's missed an extra point. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. And now the Eagles going to signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in the second quarter.
What's wrong, baby? What's wrong? You was worried about something? You saw something?
On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. 42 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. They'll try to throw here. Mayfield.
What the fuck?
And that'll be incomplete.
Well, how did he throw that so? I must have been getting rushed or something. I didn't see.
On first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
A 2nd down throw for Mayfield.
Come on, bruh.
But they'll say it's incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with him.
It's all right.
That's good coverage, and it led
it's all right. You can have ready. It's good.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Mayfield now. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 36. And give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. 1st down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Why do they not move when I tell them to move? I literally told this nigga to move. Fucking annoying.
They're going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. Well, CD, you know, when you mentioned earlier about spreading the ball around in this game, I don't think you mentioned
they cheating me, bro, because I told that nigga to go out.
Interceptions here in the first half, and several different guys have picked him off.
Oh, he didn't. He went right back to the same damn spot.
With him throwing the football, while we look at the defense, they came in prepared.
And he's going to have to eat.
Should have fumbled the damn ball. Got hit that damn hard and then fumbled.
On the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Dancing to his left. And Hurts is intercepted, his 3rd of the game. Picked off by the linebacker, corner1. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. 3 first-half interceptions now, and Charles, you'd have to think a fair amount of concern is developing over there on that sideline.
And there should be, because essentially he's been a little loose and possibly reckless with the football here in the first half. Now, maybe it's not all on him, but still 3 interceptions. That puts the entire team in jeopardy. So the play caller from here on out got to design some throws for him that he can complete, keep it away from the defense, and try and get it back.
Come on, baby.
But now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for second and long. What do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it third and manageable?
Bruh,
Challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Here's Mayfield.
Like, come on, bro. I'm laying this ball everywhere, but
I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he's played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks like the people just leave the candy out at Halloween and you take what you want. They're having a blast out there playing against him today.
And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. On 1st and 10, Mayfield. Another grab here for the dynamic.
Come on, bro. How you gonna juke twice?
Signaled for, and they'll get it with 10
you
seconds to
twice,
go
bro.
halftime. So that one a disaster, a big loss there with 2nd down coming up. So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. This from 54 yards away. And this is good. It was running out of gas there at the end, but he winds up getting just enough on it. And the lead slims to 5 now at 15-10. So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
Okay, break. 19 right. Ready.
They'll throw now on the final play. He's going to look deep for Watkins. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And Xavier runs with a pick. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL.
Oh, shit.
And it's a presentation.
Damn it. Go look on my truck. Your package might be still in my hood. Fucking A, bro. Huh? Well, there's a big deal. Somebody stole it. You ready on?
And we welcome you back now.
He went to go grab some stuff out of my truck.
Getting set for quarter number 3 here. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first. As the
no, I was talking to Kurt Carson. He said, "Where's mommy?" I said, "She went to grab some stuff out of my truck."
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
What's she doing? All right, go ahead, go out there, whatever.
The Eagles Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And despite the turnovers, Charles, and they had multiple in that first half, they still have the lead as they begin this third quarter.
And they probably heard some conflicting tones at the half, don't you think? A lot of praise for what they did to get this lead, but also a little bit of scolding because they're
going to be getting that again
in the second half. But you and I both know the great leaders, they know how to give that little bit of vinegar in there and cover it with a big dose of honey.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. On the draw, here's Sanders. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
But no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Working with a 2nd and 3. Another run here with Sanders.
That nigga didn't get it.
The 50 after a short gain of 2. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
I ain't stupid.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
I know you.
Once in my life, I'll be succinct. In a one-possession game,
I know you, man.
Could be a difference maker.
You thought you was going to catch hope I was slacking so that you can get that down the field instead of just going for the first. I know you. I played you enough.
Yeah, this is a high kick, but it's not going anywhere. And a nice special teams job here. This is going to be down inside the 10 at the 7-yard line. And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
A little bit of daylight on that first down run sets him up nicely. 8 yards on the carry. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Mayfield looks to throw. That'll be caught by his tight end, Ian Thomas. And he is going to have the Panthers first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
I couldn't beat him to it.
This one winds up to be incomplete.
All right, help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a pass.
It did me dirty, bro.
To complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well, so give some credit to the defense.
On 2nd down, Mayfield again. Thomas brings it in. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Normally you see 3 tight ends in a formation, you have to think to yourself, this has got to be a run, and I know as a safety, when I saw that, I took an extra step or 2 towards the line of scrimmage. Instead, they threw the ball, and he found one of those tight ends for a very nice pickup.
On the toss, they run wide side with McCaffrey. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. On the toss, they run wide side with McCaffrey. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. Throwing, Mayfield.
Oh, come on, bro. This nigga's wide open. Why are they doing that?
And climb back into this game, but you have to be careful.
Tell you, man.
You could turn it over and hurt your team.
Here's Johnny Hacker now as he's on to punt for Carolina.
This nigga.
Oh, he's going to go ahead and field it from the 3-yard line. A nice return that time, gets 12 yards back. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory.
I'm telling you, they be cheating me, bro. That was No way in hell that anybody else would have missed that play, bro. Come on, man.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Obviously not the intended goal last drive. They had to punt the football, but still, they've got the lead here, and now a chance to add on to that lead if they can get points on this drive. 1st and 10 upcoming. 2nd down, back to Sanders. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before it can even get started. Hurts sets up to throw it. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And my goodness, another interception. Dante Jackson picks it. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. I'm starting to wonder, Charles, if 5 interceptions, is that the last that we've seen of him?
Well, I think that a lot of people hope that's the last they've seen of him in this game, probably including himself. If this were baseball, the manager would have been at the mound already and asked for the ball, and he'd be in there getting a shower. But in football, you might have to go stand on the sideline and watch the rest of it and see if your backup can do any better.
And he is met quickly.
We got the same amount of yards. And you talking about like you've been doing so much better.
Another run with McCaffrey on 2nd down. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. So 3rd down, they need to get to the 28 for a first. Mayfield on play action.
Why won't you throw them?
And he's taken down. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Here's Johnny Hacker now. He's been terrific so far. And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Here comes another drive from this unit, and Charles, they're coming off a costly mistake on the last possession, an interception in a game that is very close right now.
Well, as we know, they all sting no matter what the situation, but in a one-possession game, that'll hurt a little bit more. But this is an excellent opportunity to make up for it on this drive. I just don't expect them to try and take huge gambles to make up that.
I don't get why that play didn't switch to the right shit.
3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Hey, Mama.
What are you doing?
Playing Madden.
Y'all want the rest of this seafood stuff?
Huh?
Y'all want the rest of this seafood? The seafood mac and cheese that I made?
I ate a lot of it yesterday. I don't want no more. We've been having seafood every day.
Oh, okay. That's about here. So you're all done with it.
Yeah, that's how I am.
But ask Kate if she want me to put her in more time before I throw it away.
Alright, you want any more of the seafood stuff? She said no, she's good.
Okay, cool. So then I'll throw it away.
Huh?
I said I'll throw
She
it
said
away.
the smell was too much for her.
You just can't sell out to stop the
Yeah, I was pretty sure it would be after the second day.
Even on first and
Yeah.
second day.
Might be first day, but that second day. I mean, I'm just going, ain't nobody else here going to eat them for it. So I just throw it away now.
I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock.
What y'all doing?
Continue to tick it down.
And now, your dad's in the land and his bottom laying on his bed.
Continue to possess the football. Gain
doing
time
nothing.
to put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use
They're
time?
doing
What are they
nothing.
going to do to stop you? You're taking
The
charge.
kids eat their Chick-fil-A.
Yeah.
This one down just shy of the 20.
Yeah, they did.
106 yards rushing for him now as he's doing
I get in the car, come
carries.
to some shit for
Brings
like.
him all the way down to the
But now
outskirts of
forget
the red zone here
got
for first and 10.
bumps in me, huh?
Hurts a handoff to Sanders.
Yeah.
And then
5 yards
Carson
is
goes
the
free.
tally on first down. That brings up second and
I said,
5.
then Carson goes
Good
free
gain
for
there
me.
on first down.
Like,
That keeps him in a running situation probably.
They did
hey, we're gonna
everything
play a
right on
game.
that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yards, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. He will push his way down to about the 14. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
What did you just say, Kayla? What about it?
I can't get this stuff off.
Okay, we'll throw it away.
As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. They go play action with Hurts. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he is going to have an Eagles first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3. So not quite a first and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Running right, here's Sanders. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. On 2nd and 11 now. Hurts. Oh, no, he lost the football. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay.
Come on, that first hit should have killed that nigga when I tried to. Instead of the nigga bumped off of him.
You don't want to lose one there.
You don't want to lose one, and the best part, because it went out of bounds, they retain possession, still have an opportunity.
That's what I'm talking about.
On the board.
And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go in. And he'll get in.
They gonna let this nigga get in.
A touchdown.
Come on, bro.
The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Eagles are able to build on to their 4th quarter lead. 3rd time's the charm on the extra point as he gets this one to go. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This is taken just shy of the 10. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
He's going to look deep for more. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
This offense so far on 3rd down, not quite 50%, 4 for 9. This is 3rd and 10.
How you drop it?
But this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Sometimes the game is pretty simple. Put a few extra defensive backs on the field, give them nowhere to throw the football, force the incompletion, and get off the field on 3rd down.
Desperation time. Mayfield on 4th down.
That's some bullshit. Holding them at the line.
Go the other way with the football. And the Panthers turned away on 4th down. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position.
Let's go now.
They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And Xavier Woods with a pick. And the Panthers are right back in this football game.
That's a beautiful read there by the safety. Zone coverage, so he's just going to sit back and watch. He knows he can't get beat deep because he has the end line to protect him. So he can react to everything in front of him, and he makes a great break on the football and comes down with the interception.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. The interception was a great starting point, but now they need points pretty quickly, down 2 scores. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this 4th quarter. Following the interception, Mayfield. He'll fight his man, Laviska Shenault. 2nd down and 3. Now Mayfield. He's going to look deep for more.
Oh, come on. This nigga jumped 50 feet in the air.
They're down 2 scores, and they need a quick one to try and get back into this one. That was one way to try and get it done. Unsuccessful in the attempt, but they have no choice but to keep trying.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Mayfield to throw it. Oh, he'll take a shot from McCaffrey downfield. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Okay.
Mayfield. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he is going to have a Panthers 1st down as the defense nowhere to be found there. A gain of 20 on 4th down. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Here's Baker. Pass complete. Thomas. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Mayfield. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Now they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
9th play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile. Now Mayfield. That's to McCaffrey, complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw part.
One thing I have to do what I got to do to stop the clock.
Before this drive reaches the end zone.
One, but that's nothing.
Mayfield to throw. He'll let this go for the end zone. And it's caught. He's got it for a late touchdown, but probably a little too late. It would take a miracle of epic proportions if they're going to pull this one off.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed, but if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively there, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like,
what?
Yeah, you know,
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. It's a squib kick fielded just inside the 20. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they've got this one.
Better run it.
No
That's what you better do.
Defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. What a finish in this one, Charles. You know, this group, they come in, they have to fight a hostile atmosphere every snap. They get the late score, they get the victory, and that flight home, it's going to be a little sweeter after this one.
And Brandon, just like you, I was fired up for that last sequence. How about that? Wouldn't you have loved to have been in the huddle when they were mounting that game-winning drive? Big-time moment. No one shied away from it. They tuned out the crowd, kept their heads, and executed the way they needed to earn that win.
You alright? The food almost ready? What are we having? I'm ready to eat now. It's already almost 8 o'clock. It is 8 o'clock. With me? Okay, fine. Then don't. I'll wait till you're hungry. That's fine, but the way you just said it, oh, I'm not hungry, so.
We're at the home of the Super Bowl 52 champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Carolina Panthers and the Philadelphia Eagles. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. On the return, Andre Roberts from his end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. And out across midfield down to the 45. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. This is McCaffrey on the give. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. Mayfield on 3rd and 2. He'll get this out right here to McCaffrey. He's going to pick up the first down and then some. Touchdown, Panthers. Christian McCaffrey, 37 yards. And the Panthers get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. Taken at the goal line. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Throwing is Hurts. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here. 3rd and long.
Cougar 19. Hot 70, hot 70. Ready.
Back to throw. That's caught
come
by the
on,
big
bro.
tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he's going to have an Eagles 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Well, on 3rd down, he wanted to go to one of his most dependable targets, and that's who he found, his tight end there to pick up the first, Charles.
And you use the proper word there, dependable, and sometimes spectacular, because tight ends nowadays, they can do it all. But they're the guys you trust, especially across the middle of the field where there's traffic. He delivers, and they pick up nice yardage.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Play action. Here's Hurts. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
No matter, you don't run out of bounds, not me.
It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw.
Christian, enough with the noise, man.
Play coming up to try and pick up the 1st down, and don't
Did they eat dinner?
that he just keeps it and runs again.
Are y'all hungry?
Here's Hurts to throw. He's going deep for Brown. And that will be incomplete.
Huh?
They weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground. And
Are you
brings up
hungry?
4th down.
Nice
He said, yeah. Car.
This is going to be
You
a
hungry?
battle throughout this game.
He said, yeah,
Watching
too.
him try to take away that area of the field.
Here's Aaron.
Maybe they don't want that.
Down a punt on 4th down. Back deep here, Andre Roberts. Oh, and what a play on special teams here. This is going to be down inside the 5, all the way down at the 2-yard line.
And he's got to be fired up about that effort. I don't think he could have walked down and placed it any better than where he ended up putting the football. That's excellent.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got him that 7-0 lead. He's got a man complete. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. It's a gain of 34. Well, that'll help get you out of danger. So much for playing it conservatively back towards your own goal line.
That aggressive mentality.
That's happening when you try to blitz me.
And they did there against a defense who probably thought to themselves, there's no way they take a shot here this deep in their own territory.
To about the 40-yard line. Second down and right back to McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. They'll try to throw here. Mayfield.
Ah, come on. He threw it too far.
Darius Slay with a pick. And he'll return this ball
He
across
threw it too far, man.
to the 47-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Here we go.
On 2nd down and 4.
Got him.
Hurts. Throw knocked away and incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. And
He got
he's
lucky.
the Eagles first down. He needed 5. He got it barely, as it will officially go down as a gain of 5 yards. Up the middle they go with Sanders. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
2nd down, back to Sanders.
Got him.
He's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for it with Sanders. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. Another run with Sanders. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and
Where'd you put that broccoli in, baby?
That was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their
Oh,
job.
with steam bag
and
broccoli?
some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've got to hit the jackpot there.
So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. They'll run with Sanders up the middle. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. The 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a 1st and goal.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
Dang, your phone.
They'll run with Sanders. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Miles Sanders, a 9-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles are an extra point away from evening this one up. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So now as they kick it away. Fields it right around the goal line. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Been a little bit of an interesting start. The first drive for him, Charles, they had the passing touchdown. The second drive, he threw the interception. So we'll see what this third drive of the ball game brings.
Yeah, it's kind of a tiebreaker, isn't it? I mean, that's the tough part for them and for him because, yeah, Things went really well in that first one, not so well on the second one. He wants to get back to what he did to get this game going.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Well, those two have hooked up for a touchdown once already in this game, that time unable to find the completion.
Yeah, it just appeared they wanted to get him out into open space and try and get him the football. As you mentioned, unable to connect.
Again from the 20 after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing, Mayfield. He's going to look deep for more. And the defense loses him. It's complete. Touchdown, Carolina. Well, that's a heck of a response to regain the lead after we had seen the touchdown to tie the game.
I would say what we just saw there was a great amount of poise, because typically when teams tie the game up, it's a little bit of a, how would you say, you kind of take a step back and have to get yourself regrouped. They regrouped in a hurry, didn't they? They attacked back after they'd been tied.
And in a big way, that was a statement-long touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off.
Sorry,
A yard or two deep, here comes a return. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
You're right in there.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. On the counter now, it's Sanders, and he'll be brought down here at the 28. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Hurts being chased out, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Brian Burns flying in there and dropping him for the sack.
Oh, Burns.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense
They
that
leave Burns alone.
Any bad situation, they keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
It'll be a net of 40 yards there following a 43-yard punt, 3-yard return, and the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but
Come on.
your observation, because look, what they did last time out.
I need to bump into Christian McCaffrey. I need to bump into him.
Game clock sitting at 2:02, so they'll get one play before the 2-minute warning. To throw on 2nd and 10, Mayfield.
They will not throw it the way I say.
First half on EA Sports. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Mayfield looks to throw. To Chenault on the slant. And he'll be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
There's another example where defensive coaches constantly preach, not allowing any run after the catch. They give up a few more yards than they wanted to, but they were able to get him down quickly and force a 4th down.
On is the punter, Hecker, as he gets this one away. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. As we eat closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession
getting
in
it
the
off.
first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Hurts sets up to throw it. The Sanders has got it complete. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And this is caught by
That's some bullshit.
And he'll be taken down.
Nigga went jump.
Before they work it across midfield. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means
man, what is this?
one remaining here as we head toward halftime. They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it. And the Panthers are going to get the football here as the ball will come out.
I just outran the route better than you did.
Boy, the coverage there, airtight as he comes away with the interception.
Love that observation there because they were taking a shot at the end zone, but you're right about the coverage. Absolutely tremendous. And this they could clip for a training tape. Staying with him down the field, locates the football in the air, and comes away with the interception.
Carm, eat your food.
There and ready to begin their next drive.
If you don't eat, you're going to bed hungry.
Just inside of a minute left, Charles. They got a pretty long field ahead of them. I'm curious to see how they play this, but you would think definitely enough time to at least try to get 3 out of this.
Yeah, you want to move with a nice sense of pace. You want to up the tempo a little bit, but you have to do it with some poise as well. You don't want to go so fast that you hurry yourself into mistakes. There's enough time to put points on the board if they do it right.
And even though they have the lead, you know that they would love to extend this lead before heading to the locker room. Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield incomplete.
He's put up numbers in this one, pushing the envelope a bit whenever he could with deeper throws. Well, let's play a little philosophy here. Some plays it works, sometimes they're ready for you, and that time they were on guard. Incomplete.
To throw again on 2nd down, Mayfield. Then he's got McCaffrey open, complete. Now the Panthers going to use the 1st of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Mayfield on 1st down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Mayfield, he's going to look deep for more. And it'll be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball.
I'm going to hit you with the one hit a quitter, boy.
Good to great with that throw. Trying to get one downfield.
On 3rd down, Mayfield. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air and defensively. They were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here.
Come on, baby, come on.
And I don't think this has the carry.
Not enough leg.
It's no good, and this will remain a 1-touchdown game.
Well, Brandon, anything beyond 50, you start rolling the dice a bit. And once you get up around 57, 58 yards, the chances of making it go down dramatically. And sure enough, this one winds up no good.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And they'll have time for one play. That's it. 3 seconds to go before intermission. He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not? And
All them Panthers, baby.
It's C.J. Henderson picking it off. And nothing comes of this last-ditch attempt at points as time
I jumped out
on this first half. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter.
I jumped out.
This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. It's the Eagles ready to see the football first, and they trail here as we resume action in this third quarter. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
After you bumped into him. There you go.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
I didn't say I was winning.
Pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
The timing was absolutely true as he caught it working across the field. Plenty of space for him to roam. But notice how he keeps his head on a swivel, looking for defenders who may crop up out of nowhere. That turned into a big play.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. Second down at 6 now from the 42. Now Sanders. And he's going to get this pretty close to a first down. Stopped at the Panthers' 37. On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he's got his man. It's the tight end Goddard. Down inside the 10. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Sanders is into the end zone for an Eagle touchdown. He's having a nice little game. Maybe already has an eye on that third touchdown.
How about what our producer, Christian McLeod, likes to say when they've scored touchdowns like this? He's put a tent up in Touchdown City.
Elliott good on the extra point, and we are tied at 14. So all square here in this third quarter as the kick's away. This fielded right at the goal line. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15.
What?
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand new ball game, all tied here in the third as they have their first possession of this second half.
And Brandon, this drive is all about one word to me, and that's the word answer, because they're trying to answer the momentum the other offense picked up in tying the game, because not only if they score and they feel better about themselves, they'll retake the lead and maybe set the tone for the rest of the half, keeping them in the driver's seat.
Back to the ground on first, it's McCaffrey. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. To throw on 2nd and 6. Mayfield. And that
come on, Chenault.
He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Here's Mayfield. And he
Fucking
fires
bullshit.
Intercepted. And they'll start
feel
with
too late.
great field position at the 41-yard line. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw, or maybe the ball's tipped, or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. 75 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. We often give credit to the O-line there. 2 tight end formation. Those tight ends block pretty well also.
Yeah, that's one of the most dynamic positions in football now. The tight ends who can block at the line of scrimmage at the point of attack, and they can also get downfield and catch the football.
And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. 2nd down. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Hurts. And this is caught.
They
It's
trash, bro.
And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. 18 yards that time to push him up 1st and goal.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
Okay, break. Hawk 70.
On the draw, here's Sanders. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. 2nd down and goal. Hurts. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. So from outside the red zone now after the sack, a long 3rd and goal.
18, 5 years. 18 rally.
They're going to look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Interception.
We just saw there, he might not be the guy you want to challenge in coverage on these all-important snaps. He certainly looks dialed in right now.
The kick by Elliott is good. And they take a 17-14 lead. So the defense able to force the interception, and the offense working their way into field goal range and able to get 3 out of it.
Yeah, and give them credit for that. They took the ball, maneuvered it downfield, and while they couldn't get exactly what they wanted, which was a touchdown, they did get 3 points out of it, so they paid off what the defense gave them. Both sides to be thrilled with that.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He's going to air one out for Anderson. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. Shedding the tackler. It gives him some room. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. On first down, this is McCaffrey. Room here to run. Touchdown, Carolina. Christian McCaffrey, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Panthers have moved out in front here in the fourth quarter. Pinheiro now to add the extra point. It's up and good to make it 21-17.
Makes the score Panthers 21, Eagles 17.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Ready?
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. They had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. He'll drop to throw. Pass to ground. He's got it on the crossing route. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
19 Tiger, 19 Panther 60, Panther 60.
They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. It's caught. Smith. He's going to have the first down and then some. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A big play there on the catch and run. And it'll result in a fresh set of downs. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Here's Sanders. Down inside the 40.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
Come on, bro. Y'all niggas gotta not let him get that bullshit off.
But he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a first down. So there you
Christian,
go.
your mama wants you.
Scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the fourth quarter, picking up the first.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time. And that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
On 2nd and 12, Hurts. He finds his tight end, Goddard. That's complete. And they'll get him down inside the red zone at the 14. It's also a gain of 14. First down.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed, too.
They'll run. It's Sanders. And he is going to lose yardage here. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Throwing is Hurts. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
And once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete.
Okay, ready?
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
From the gun, it's Hurts. And Goddard's got it. Touchdown, Eagles. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Eagles answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth-quarter lead. Elliott good with a PAT, and that gives them a 3-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Here's Roberts to bring it out of the end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Mayfield. He's going to look deep for more. On a huge miss.
Oh, that's some trash, bro. That was some bullshit.
The Eagles have just about sewn up this football game. Less than 2 to play with just a field goal separating these two sides. The Eagles in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. They start on the ground here at Sanders. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4, 2nd down. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Here we go, set.
Another run here with Sanders. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Here's Hurts to throw.
It would not fucking back up like I told him.
He's going to get this all the way down inside and they're able to convert on 3rd with a solid gain of 23.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, he's going to make a play for me. I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. The drive keeps moving.
Hurts a handoff to Sanders. And not much running room. Down to the 32. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Second down, back to Sanders. And he's going to take this one down to the 25. 79 yards on the ground for him so far. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you watch high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
Oh, and fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line. The Eagles going to take the 1st of their timeouts. It's just their 1st. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. That one looks like he'll throw here. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line.
Yeah, take your win the right way and stop trying to be boastful.
It's a loss of 5, and now it's 2nd down.
I said, take your little 3 points and stop trying to be funny.
So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This to swell the lead to 6. And this one is right through. And that will add 3 more to their lead. It pushes it up to 6. What an atmosphere this was. And the home team getting the late touchdown, getting the victory.